Okay, this is how I make the stays for the ears. So I roll out a piece of tape, just keep it on the roll. I already have a little cable tie, so watch the length that I leave it. It's always better to leave too much than not enough. And you stick it down pretty good. Doesn't matter which side you do first on the stay, either that side or that side, no big deal. So you kind of push it down a little. I always leave about equal lengths. You can do it a tad bit shorter because one end's shorter than the other. You cut the piece of tape. Take the tape, unroll it, lay it on top of the sticky side. I lay it on top. Kind of press it down a little. You don't want to press it too much because you'll put all the stickiness all over your hand. And I take it, put it where the other one was. So there you have this one. Take the end of the scissors, kind of just smooth it across, get each side done pretty well. Put this one across like this, just to make sure both sides of the tape are stuck to each other pretty good, so that cable tie doesn't move in between them and shift around. So I do that, and I set it aside. Do the same thing with the other one. Pull the tape out, lay it down, press it a little bit, cut the tape. You don't have to measure with the other one. That's not that big of a deal. Once you do this a while, you'll eye it and you'll be able to do it perfect. Lay this back down on top, press again, and just look through, see the tape, cut it, run across the tape, make sure they're sticking to each other. Do the same with this side. Make sure you do the ends. Do this end too. Just make sure it's in there good. Okay, now, when the puppies are smaller, I only use a half of this square cotton pad. When they get bigger, I use the whole one. So this is the part that a lot of people get confusing unless you show it to them in person. So I cut it in half for the smaller puppies. Their lobes are a little bit smaller. So you want to take either end. I usually do the shorter end if there's a shorter end. So I'm sticky side up. You take the cotton pad, lay it half, stick it half, and you want to fold the tape with the cotton pad up. Press the tape down so it's sticking with the cotton pad. Take the rest of the cotton pad and fold it over the other way. Okay, so take that, set that aside. Do the same with this side. So set it down halfway, show it to you this way, just fold it up, sticky, fold this side back, and I set them down. And I take a piece of tape about that long, or you can order 1/2-inch tape. Either or. I have 1/2-inch tape, but I didn't know if you had some, so I'm just going to show you. You just cut it lengthwise. It's probably a little long. Better too long than too short. It's only tape. It's not very expensive. So now you have a long piece of 1/2-inch tape. I'll take one of your stays or posts. You stick it so you're attaching that cotton pad to the post itself. So you just wrap it around. Make sure you're pressing and getting it on tight. I did really use a lot of tape, but that's okay. So that one's actually done. Come to this one. Take the piece of tape. Roll it around. until you have your posts. And that is how you make posts or stays, whatever you want to call them.